Around Indiana, the main mushroom that most people know is going to be morels. The spring is when probably thousands of mushroom hunters across the state go into the woods. Some people refer to it as an adult Easter egg hunt, so it's really just more of a fun thing to do in the spring, and on top of that, you get a really good meal out of it at the end. So, during morel season, most morel hunters are going to try to get out every day, just because it's a really short season. The season started in Indiana maybe in mid-March, and that's when the black morels come up. They're the first ones to come up throughout the year. A little later now, the yellow started coming up, and so different types have different seasons. So a yellow morel has sort of a yellow color throughout it. The black morels are just going to be darker, and the edges of all these ridges are going to have a black color to it. Certain types of mushrooms grow in association with certain types of trees. It's a relationship that's called mycorrhizal, and that's kind of a big word, but if you break it down, the prefix myco means fungi and rhizal means roots. Finding morel mushrooms is often a function of finding the right trees that they grow with. The first goal is going to be to find the right type of woods. So something with elms, ash, sycamore. There's several other types of trees they really like growing with as well. Those would probably be some of the main ones around here. Often when you find a tree that is supporting the morel growth, there's going to be more than one around the tree. So if you find one mushroom, you always want to look around the tree because there's probably going to be more. So that'd be an example of one in the ground. See another one right over there, if the dog doesn't step on it. It's often best to have someone with a little bit of expertise to teach you through the processes, especially identifying a lot of the different wild mushrooms. Indiana has probably 2,000 to 3,000 different types of wild mushrooms out there, and so there's a lot of variation, there's a lot to learn. Some of the main characteristics when identifying mushrooms are the substrate that it's growing from. Is it growing from wood? Is it growing from the ground? Is it growing from leaf litter? And the second thing is, does it have gills or pores? You flip the mushroom over. Even if you're wanting to take a picture and have someone identify it, you're always going to want to flip the mushroom over as well and take a picture of the underside. So that way they can see both whether it has gills or pores, as well as how the gills are attached to the stem. And so there's just a lot of little things like that that we teach people when looking to identify wild mushrooms. Most states have a mycological association, and that's going to be one of the best places to start out. Indiana has one. It's called the Hoosier Mushroom Society. It's at hoosiermushrooms.org. And so online we have a lot of information for identifying mushrooms, identifying trees. We plan events usually once a month throughout the year, and so there's lots of opportunities for people to come and learn about mushrooms. If nothing else, you're going to have a great walk through the woods. Just getting out in nature is a really satisfying experience in general. So even if you're out there and not finding anything, just try to have fun. Check out the different trees, check out the different wildflowers that are popping out around. And so that's the main thing. It should be a fun experience.